I'm Dr. Kate from HypnoTC, the Hypnotherapy Training Company. And today I'm going to be talking about how to check for resistance. One of the very first things that you're going to learn on our Hypnotherapy Diploma course is how to check for resistance. Why would you check? Well, if you don't check and there is some resistance, whether obvious or not obvious, and you do a lovely hypnosis session, you might get all the way through to the end and the person says, well, that was lovely, but it didn't work for me, because they were being resistant. So much better to check. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you a technique that I regularly use with my clients, both in person, face to face, and on Zoom. And it's magnetic fingers. Now, some schools will say, don't teach suggestibility tests because it's a test. And what if the client fails? Well, they're only going to fail if you tell them that it's pass or fail. So what I'd like you to do, if you're happy to, and it's appropriate for you to do so, is have a go with me. And I'm going to talk to you just as though you'd be there on my screen or in my consulting room. So let's work together to warm up your imagination before we do any hypnosis work. And what I would like you to do is I'd like you to bring your hands together like this. And I'd like you to push your palms together and then interlock your fingers while still pushing your palms together. You're doing really well so far. And now what I'd like you to do is to bring your index fingers, these ones, up, keeping your palms pushing together, keeping these fingers squashed down tightly. And now, in a moment, but not quite yet, what I'm going to ask you to do is I'm going to ask you to fully engage your imagination, and you're going to bring your index fingers about an inch apart, 2.5 centimeters for you modern people, and then you're going to focus on the gap in the middle. And as you do that, you're going to imagine that your fingers are magnetized, and you know what magnets do? They love to come together. So what I'd like you to do now is bring your fingers about an inch apart and focus on the gap in the middle. Don't focus on me, focus on that gap in the middle. And just imagine what it would be like for those fingers, the fingertips, the whole fingers perhaps, to be full of magnetic power, pulling together more and more and more. And the very second that those fingers touch, you can feel so proud of yourself as you then relax your hands down. And that's just what I would do with a client. Check out the link below if you'd like to find out more about how you can join us in our Practitioner Diploma course and become not just competent, but confident to work with people that will benefit from your help.